I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
The criticism didn't stop with Stephen A. Smith. Inside the Lakers, Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves were also reportedly involved in mocking Bronny. What may have seemed like harmless talk quickly became personal. Once LeBron found out, the situation exploded, and the resolution didn't involve talking things out, but cutting ties completely. Here's where it all begins. Bronny's struggle under the spotlight. Bronny James entered the NBA carrying weight few rookies ever face. Selected 55th overall in the 2024 draft, he became the first player to share the court with his father when the Lakers faced Minnesota on October 22, 2024. The historic moment lasted 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Bronny grabbed 1 rebound and scored 0 points. The statistics tell a harsh story. Through his rookie season, Bronny averaged 2.3 points, 0.8 assists, and 0.5 rebounds in 27 games. He shot 36.6% from the field. Year 2 shows similar struggles, around 2.3 points per game in limited minutes, with stretches of improved efficiency followed by regression. His shooting percentages created particular concern. In some early stretches, Bronny went 0 for 15 from three-point range in his first 4 Summer League games. The struggles from beyond the arc persisted into regular season play, where he hovered around 25-30% from 3 in limited attempts. The defensive metrics painted a different picture. Bronny's lateral quickness and anticipation allowed him to guard multiple positions. His defensive rating showed competency when given extended minutes, particularly in G League assignments where he averaged nearly a steal per game. But defense alone couldn't overcome offensive limitations. NBA spacing requires threats from all 5 positions. When Bronny stood in the corner refusing to shoot, defenses sagged off him to load up on stars like LeBron and Doncic. The pressure started before he ever played professionally. LeBron's public desire to play alongside his son created expectations Bronny never asked for. In a March 2023 tweet, LeBron wrote, "Man, Bronny definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Lightweight hilarious." The comment invited more nepotism accusations. When teams drafted him knowing it might attract LeBron, the nepotism narrative took root. The Lakers front office faced questions about whether they selected Bronny at 55 to secure LeBron's commitment, or because they genuinely believed in his basketball potential. Stephen A. Smith became the loudest critic. His January 2025 rant on First Take went viral.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
Smith didn't attack Bronny's character. He questioned LeBron's judgment in exposing his son prematurely.
We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do, I am rooting for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. He's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But he's LeBron James' son.
The numbers supported the criticism. Smith pointed to Bronny's 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds through early games.
Bronny James is averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. You know what people are saying. You know what they're going to do to this kid. In 13 games, he has played 44 minutes. He has scored 4 points. He is shooting 1 of 16 from the field, 0 for 7 from three-point range. How are you doing him favors?
Smith's message aimed at LeBron, not Bronny. The distinction mattered little to those watching. The spotlight intensified. Charles Barkley called the Lakers' handling awful and a bad look. He said Bronny wasn't ready to play in the NBA right now and should develop full-time in the G League. Jaylen Brown got caught on camera during Summer League saying, "I don't think Bronny is a pro." He later clarified on social media, praising Bronny's potential while standing by doubts about immediate readiness. Former players piled on. DeMarcus Cousins said the Lakers drafting Bronny showed they aren't really serious anymore. Kwame Brown called Bronny soft with zero confidence who can't hit a 3 to save his life. The criticism extended beyond talk shows. Actual games provided ammunition. In his Cleveland debut, Bronny scored his first NBA basket, a driving layup in his father's hometown.
My sense is that he's better than I would have been in that situation. 20,000 fans screaming my name to get in the game and wanting me to be in the game. And if the roles were reversed, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. So just commend him on, his composure, the way he approaches, not only the game, but just approach, life in general.
LeBron recognized what his son faced, the comparison to his own rookie season, where expectations centered on performance, not bloodline, highlighted Bronny's unique burden. Summer League exposed weaknesses. In a game against San Antonio, Bronny went 1 for 5 with 3 turnovers. He airballed a wide-open layup near halftime, airballed an open three-pointer, and lost control driving to the basket. Fans reacted harshly. That was bad. He's bad. A game against Dallas featured a missed potential game winner under 4 seconds. Bronny finished with 8 points on poor efficiency and got dominated defensively by Cooper Flag. Social media erupted. LeBron's son can't close like dad. The preseason debut alongside LeBron against Phoenix showed the gap. Bronny played 13 minutes, finishing with 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 turnovers. LeBron scored 19 on 8 for 12 shooting in 16 minutes. The disparity became a talking point. One Lakers loss saw LeBron and Bronny combine for 8 turnovers, 4 each. Online reactions focused on Bronny dragging down his father. The memes wrote themselves. JJ Redick's frustration surfaced in November. Video captured him and Doncic yelling at Bronny for not shooting open shots.
So also on the roster. So it's a true family affair for Giannis. Giannis and Doncic actually during Eurobasket in the summer were the 2 top scorers in the entire tournament. With 5 to shoot, outside, Austin not going to get the
Giannis and froze the defense.
Tonight was his 13th straight start since Kevin Porter Jr. went to the sideline with his injury. Luka's in pretty deep, kicks it into the corner. Bronny getting the start tonight. We've seen plenty of action. Now down the middle goes Reaves, counterfeit goes.
The moment highlighted a persistent issue, Bronny's hesitation to shoot frustrated coaches and teammates. His self-identified role as a defensive specialist made sense given his limitations, but it created problems in lineups needing scoring. Bronny told reporters after a Spurs game, "Defensively, that's my role that I want to excel at. We have a lot of guys, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, AR, Austin Reaves. Those guys can go get buckets whenever we need them, but they need guys like myself, Vando, Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, who can defend." The philosophy made sense tactically. The Lakers' offense revolves around their stars, but when Bronny passed up clean looks, it hurt spacing and rhythm. Doncic's visible frustration in multiple games showed the impact. After back-to-back possessions where Bronny didn't shoot, Doncic appeared annoyed. The incidents weren't personal attacks. They reflected competitive fire and high standards, yet each viral moment fed the narrative. Bronny couldn't escape scrutiny. A positive game got overshadowed by the next struggle. The February 11th Spurs performance, 12 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 block in 25 minutes, earned praise from Redick. Coach JJ Redick noted Bronny's confidence-building sequences like blocking Kelly Olynyk and hitting threes. But 2 days later against Dallas, Bronny played garbage time minutes in a blowout. The inconsistency defined his early career. G League stints showed potential, 12 points and 6 assists against the Clippers, career highs of 31 points in other games. But NBA minutes remained sparse and situational. His 4-year, $7.9 million contract drew criticism as excessive for a second-rounder. The deal structure became evidence of preferential treatment. Other late picks got minimum deals with no guarantees. Bronny got security. The nepotism accusations stung because they contained truth. Would Bronny have been drafted without LeBron? The honest answer created discomfort. Bronny's USC stats, 4.8 points per game on 36.6% shooting, didn't scream NBA ready. His recovery from a 2023 cardiac arrest complicated evaluations. The health scare limited his college development. Some argued he needed another year in school. Others said he never should have declared.
How's that chapter been satisfying, actually seeing the tangible growth?
Seeing his growth? It's been great to see and to watch. And he's still young. Obviously just turned 21 not too long ago, and he's still learning and, still getting better with each and every rep. I think he's enjoying the process. I think you can obviously ask him, more than me.
LeBron's perspective emphasized patience. Bronny's journey differed from typical rookies. The pressure, scrutiny, and expectations created unique obstacles. The question remained, could Bronny overcome the shadow and prove his worth, or would he become a cautionary tale about forcing destiny? The Doncic, Reaves, LeBron triangle. The trade that brought Luka Doncic from Dallas to Los Angeles changed everything for the Lakers. LeBron initially thought it was fake or a hoax when he heard about it. The blockbuster deal sent Anthony Davis away, marking a seismic shift in the franchise's direction.
You know, obviously he has so many continents. He's one of the best basketball players in the world ever, so you know, he just told me, be you.
The first conversation set the tone. LeBron's message to Doncic was simple, but powerful. Don't try to fit in, fit out. When asked about his first Lakers game, Doncic described the moment.
I was a little nervous before. I remember once the last time I was nervous before the game, so. But once I stepped on the court, it was fun. And just being out there again felt amazing.
LeBron made sure Doncic felt welcomed from day one. The gesture of letting Doncic choose whether to be introduced last spoke volumes about the changing hierarchy.
Yeah, he texted me in the morning, he said, whatever you want. And I said, it's for him to text me that, it's just amazing. So it shows what kind of person he is. And, you know, he let me have my moment, so I really appreciate it.
The partnership has evolved since that February trade. LeBron's public statements show he's building around Doncic's timeline, not his own. The shift represents a significant departure from LeBron's previous team situations, where he functioned as the undisputed centerpiece. In January, LeBron told reporters, "Luka don't need to bend his game for me. Luka is our 26-year-old franchise for this ball club. He don't need to bend his game. It's up to us to bend our game around him and figure it out." The statement marked a turning point. LeBron acknowledged the changing hierarchy explicitly. No longer was he asking teammates to adjust to his preferences. He was adapting to a younger star's system. By February 2020, LeBron elaborated in an interview.
Because I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game.
He emphasized Doncic's all-around impact, noting similarities in their versatile, high IQ styles. These weren't calculated PR moves. LeBron genuinely enjoyed watching Doncic play. The appreciation stemmed from recognizing similar basketball philosophies, pace manipulation, court vision, and making teammates better. In November 2023, LeBron praised Doncic's potential, saying he could control his own destiny in basketball achievements. The comment foreshadowed their future partnership. The trade itself came as a shock to LeBron. When he first heard about it, he thought it was fake or a hoax. Reports vary on LeBron's involvement. Some suggest he orchestrated it, but others confirm he was shocked by trading Anthony Davis and not part of the decision process. Immediately after the February 2nd, 2025 trade, LeBron revealed in a press conference, "Luka has been my favorite player in the NBA for a while now. I've always just tried to play the game the right way and inspire the next generation, and Luka happens to be one of them, and now we're teammates. So it'll be a very seamless transition."
Again?
How much does having a young partner like Luka, a savant basketball player, how much will that weigh into your decision as you go forward with this season?
As far as how long I go in my career?
How long you in your career, right?
Zero. The motivation to be able to play alongside him every night, that's super motivating.
This partnership isn't about LeBron's career decisions. It's about maximizing their time together while they have it. After wins over former teams, LeBron has praised Doncic's growth. Austin Reaves fits seamlessly into this dynamic. LeBron identified Reaves' potential from his first Lakers practice in October 2021, saying, "He's an NBA player. He can play at this level. I watched a lot of film on him when we signed him. His size, shot-making ability, passing, high IQ kid, and he has a lot of dog in him."
I'm sure you get some texts from Luka after this one. And LeBron.
He'll probably tell me I suck because I missed like 14 shots.
The banter shows comfort. Reaves joked about potential text messages from both stars after games, revealing the casual nature of their relationship. When Reaves scored 51 points in October, LeBron tweeted, "50-piece nugget? That boy AR2 tough," adding, "Damn, that's crazy. We almost had back-to-back 50 balls. Damn it, Don. Sick backcourt." Reaves has evolved from a Kobe fan who used to hate LeBron to calling him the greatest player that ever played. The transformation happened through daily interactions.
Can you talk about like how you feel about when Luka has the ball? Are you reading, or do you want to get into two-man actions? You're going to have the best two defenders.
Right.
So sometimes Austin's going to be the screener. Right? Because you're going to have the third defender.
Right, and that's what we always be.
LeBron broke down how the three operate together. The strategic understanding runs deep. He explained how having two elite playmakers in himself and Doncic creates mismatches. The chemistry extends beyond basketball. Reaves noted LeBron's consistent positivity. If there's anybody in the basketball world that has the right to wake up some days on the wrong side of the bed, he could probably get away with it, but he never does.
What you were saying, to be able to have those guys that can play bully ball, but also have the brain to be able to manipulate the game as well for the greater good, it is something that it's the reason why I've been able to do it at this level for as long as I've been able to do it as well.
LeBron's philosophy centers on sacrifice. When the best player makes the right play instead of hunting stats, everyone follows. This mindset trickles through the roster. The transition hasn't been seamless. Reports indicate LeBron has shown grumpiness as the Lakers rebuild around Doncic and Reaves. The shift from LeBron's timeline to Doncic creates natural tension. Yet publicly, LeBron maintains support. In November, when asked about their relationship, LeBron stated, "I don't want to create the narrative of me and Luka. There's 5 guys on the floor and about 7 guys that comes off the bench. It needs to be all of us." The Lakers sit at 33-21, despite 46 combined absences from LeBron, Doncic, and Reaves this season. When healthy, the trio forms a formidable core. LeBron averaging 22 points, Doncic providing elite playmaking, and Reaves contributing 18+ in spots creates a balanced attack. This foundation becomes critical when examining how the fourth member of the James family fits into the equation. How Doncic and Reaves view Bronny. Luka Doncic's assessment of Bronny James mixes encouragement with competitive expectations. The Slovenian star has praised Bronny's defensive contributions while showing visible frustration when Bronny's offensive limitations hurt the team. After a November 2025 win over Miami, where Bronny played 18 minutes with strong defense, Doncic delivered high praise. He was great. In those kind of moments, you never know if you're gonna play or not. He was ready, and that means a lot to us, and he was ready to go at the right moment. So he played great today. He was great defensively. And we expect him to do that, and it was amazing. Doncic grouped Bronny with Marcus Smart for defensive impact. It's unbelievable impact. I play against this guy a lot. He was always guarding me, so I know how I feel for the other team. So I'm glad he's on my team. The validation meant something. Doncic faced Smart repeatedly in Dallas. Comparing a rookie to an established defender showed respect for Bronny's abilities on that end. But the offense created tension. Multiple incidents captured Doncic's frustration with Bronny's reluctance to shoot. In November and February games, video showed Doncic visibly annoyed after Bronny passed up open looks 2 possessions in a row. The frustration wasn't unique to Doncic. Redick expressed similar feelings. The pattern revealed a team-wide concern. Bronny's fear of missing affected spacing and rhythm. Doncic's competitive nature drove the reactions. When winning matters, every possession counts. A player standing in the corner refusing to shoot becomes a liability regardless of defensive value. Doncic's overall view seems pragmatic and developmental. He sees Bronny as a player who brings defensive value but needs offensive growth. The expectations align with Bronny's draft position. A late second rounder shouldn't be expected to contribute immediately. In post-game conversations captured by microphones, Doncic has told teammates he'll get there, just needs confidence. The private encouragement contrasted with public frustrations, showing the complexity of their dynamic. Austin Reaves' approach to Bronny differs from Doncic's. The undrafted guard who fought for his roster spot shows more patience and encouragement toward Bronny's journey. During October 2025 training camp, Reaves complimented Bronny directly. "You've been one of the better players out on the floor almost every day, so continue to do that." The endorsement carried weight. Reaves doesn't give empty praise. His evaluation came from watching Bronny grind in practices where cameras don't roll. After the Miami win where Bronny played well, Reaves expanded his praise. "I thought he was good. I thought he played really good minutes. He was good defensively, did the right things offensively. The more he continues to get those minutes, the better he'll be. We needed the minutes that he gave us tonight. Looking forward to him continuing to do that." The alley-oop connection between Reaves and Bronny during that Miami game created a memorable moment. Reaves joked afterward, "I've got to be the first person in NBA history to throw a father a lob and a son a lob." The humor captured Reaves' personality. He found joy in unique situations. Connecting with both LeBron and Bronny on alley-oops represented something special. Reaves' public support of Bronny serves multiple purposes. It helps a young teammate navigate pressure. It reinforces team unity. And it sends a message about how the Lakers view Bronny as a legitimate member of the roster, not just LeBron's son. The contrast between Doncic's competitive demands and Reaves' encouraging approach creates balance. Bronny gets pushed to improve while receiving support through struggles. Against the Spurs, Bronny delivered a season high in extended minutes because other players were out. He responded with 12 points, 6 assists, and solid defense. The performance showed capability when given opportunity and responsibility, but consistency remains elusive. 2 days later, Bronny barely played in a blowout win. The yo-yo between showcases and DNPs reflects his developmental stage. Doncic and Reaves both recognize this reality. Their expectations adjust based on the situation. When Bronny plays within his role, defending, cutting, making simple passes, both stars appreciate him. When he overreaches or underperforms, frustrations surface. For now, the two Lakers stars treat Bronny as a work in progress, worthy of patience but accountable to team standards. The balance helps Bronny navigate the impossible position of being LeBron's son while trying to become his own player. LeBron's defense of Bronny and his response to critics. LeBron James has defended his son with the fierceness of a father and the calculation of a 23-year veteran who understands media narratives. His responses to Bronny's criticism reveal protective instincts alongside strategic messaging about his son's unique challenges. The foundation of LeBron's defense rests on a single premise. Bronny handles pressure better than LeBron did at the same age. This comparison appears repeatedly in LeBron's interviews. In July 2024, shortly after the draft, LeBron told ESPN, "I don't know if people really understand Bronny. He doesn't care. I actually care a little bit. When I came in as a rookie, I wanted people to like me, and some of the things that people were saying about me kind of bothered me early on in my career. He doesn't give a fio. He does not care about nobody. He doesn't even listen to that stuff. He's like the coolest. He's like the complete opposite of his dad." The contrast served multiple purposes. It positioned Bronny as mentally stronger than young LeBron. It suggested criticism wouldn't derail his son. And it subtly reminded people that even LeBron faced early doubters.
My sense is that he's better than I would have been in that situation. 20,000 fans screaming my name to get in the game and wanting me to be in the game. And the roles reversed, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it.
LeBron's praise after Bronny's Cleveland debut reinforced the theme. The composure under pressure impressed LeBron because he recognized the difficulty. LeBron expanded on modern challenges during his January 2025 appearance on the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce. Bronny doesn't have to play basketball at all. It's not like he needs the money. He can do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to be the CEO of my company, he can be that. I'll start teaching him to be that. But he's like, this is my career, this is my goal, and this is my aspiration. The message countered nepotism accusations. Bronny chose basketball despite financial security. He wasn't being forced or propped up. He genuinely wanted to compete. LeBron continued, "I didn't have to deal with the social media trolls growing up. Bronny has to deal with all of that. And if you ever meet Bronny, you'll be like, I'm such an idiot to look down on him or not want him to do great. But he's dealing with all that too. But I think that's gonna make him be even greater." The framing positioned criticism as unfair. LeBron's own rookie challenges involved performance expectations. Bronny faced those plus social media, plus being LeBron's son, plus nepotism allegations. But LeBron's defense occasionally turned confrontational. The March 2025 incident with Stephen A. Smith showed his limits. Smith's repeated pleas for LeBron to stop exposing Bronny apparently crossed a line. Smith revealed on First Take, "That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly I might add, to confront me about making sure I mind what I say about his son." The distinction mattered to Smith. He criticized LeBron's judgment, not Bronny's character or effort. But LeBron heard attacks on his son and responded emotionally. Smith later questioned why LeBron confronted him publicly rather than privately. The spectacle drew more attention to the controversy. LeBron also showed frustration with Kendrick Perkins. The former teammate turned analyst reportedly upset LeBron with comments about Bronny's draft value. Perkins revealed on a podcast, "Bron got mad at me because we were talking about Bronny, about the draft." The falling out over perceived criticism showed LeBron's sensitivity. Even constructive analysis from friends triggered defensive reactions. When Bronny delivered his 17-point game against Milwaukee in March 2025, 2005, LeBron's satisfaction was visible. The performance forced Stephen A. Smith to admit on First Take, "I might have been wrong. He looked like somebody that belonged." LeBron didn't gloat publicly, but the validation vindicated his patience. Bronny's improvement trajectory supported LeBron's argument about giving young players time.
He's not a resident anymore, so we don't talk as much. He has his own place, so I can't just. But he's great. He's great.
LeBron's comments about Bronny's independence reinforced his son's agency. The narrative shifted from LeBron controlling Bronny's career to Bronny making his own choices. The approach balanced support with letting Bronny face consequences. LeBron wouldn't shield him from criticism or struggles. The fire would forge him. LeBron never claimed Bronny was ready to be a star. He consistently emphasized role player development. The measured assessment acknowledged Bronny's limitations while praising his effort. LeBron positioned his son as a grinder, not a prodigy. The dynamic created interesting parallels to LeBron's own career. He faced doubters who said he couldn't win championships. He answered, with rings. Bronny faces doubters who say he doesn't belong in the NBA. His answer must come through steady improvement. The answer would come when LeBron retired or left the Lakers. For now, Bronny benefited from his father's experience navigating media and criticism. The nepotism debate and path forward. The nepotism conversation surrounding Bronny James represents the central tension in his NBA story. Did he earn his roster spot through merit, or did LeBron's influence create an opportunity that wouldn't exist otherwise? The facts support both interpretations. Bronny's college stats, 4.8 points per game at USC on 36.6% shooting, didn't scream NBA ready. His recovery from a cardiac arrest limited his development. Traditional scouting reports suggested he needed more seasoning, yet late second-round picks regularly come from similar profiles. Players drafted 50th, 60th typically spend years developing or wash out entirely. Bronny's defensive potential and basketball IQ fit the archetype of a developmental guard. The 4-year, $7.9 million contract shifted the calculation. Most late picks get minimum deals with limited guarantees. Bronny's structure provided security unusual for his draft position. Critics pointed to this as proof of favoritism. The Lakers wouldn't guarantee years of salary to a normal 55th pick. They did so to keep LeBron happy and create the father-son storyline. Social media and fan reactions amplified the nepotism label. Comparisons to other famous children, Arch Manning in football, Shedeur Sanders, created a pattern. Second-generation athletes faced extra scrutiny and accusations of unearned opportunities. The accusations stung Bronny. In his March 2025 interview with The Athletic, he acknowledged the burden. "I see everything that people are saying, and people think, like, I'm a robot, like I don't have any feelings or emotions."
You play the game the right way. It's been like that since you've been in high school. I know that comes from Pops too as well, but you guys all play the right way in the James household. Talk about that, and also being one of the first in the gym. Everybody tells me, like, when there's a workout, you're already 40 minutes early too.
Teammates and coaches noticed Bronny's work ethic. He arrived early, stayed late, and approached development seriously. The effort couldn't erase nepotism questions, but it showed genuine commitment.
With that being said, does that motivate you a little bit? Because, you know, there's when your father said last year, "I want to play with my son," and everyone's like, "Oh, you were going to draft him so his father could come." I mean, does that, like, basically, like, look, I'm more than just, you know, sure, a way to get my pop?
Bronny's response.
For sure, that's one of the many motivation factors that I, you know, go off of, including all the negativity and hate that I receive. But yeah, that's for sure one of the...
The honest acknowledgement showed self-awareness. Bronny knew some teams might have drafted him to attract LeBron, but he also believed in his own abilities, separate from that calculation. Looking forward, Bronny's path to escaping the nepotism label requires sustained performance. Late-round picks who carve out careers earn respect through longevity and production. If Bronny develops into a reliable 3-and-D player, defending multiple positions while hitting corner threes, the narrative shifts. Role players who contribute to winning teams silence doubters through results. The defensive foundation exists. Doncic's comparison to Marcus Smart and Bronny's ability to guard larger players show potential. If the offensive game improves incrementally, rotation minutes follow. The Lakers' rebuild around Doncic and Reaves actually helps Bronny. Lower expectations create space for development. Without pressure to immediately contribute to championship runs, Bronny can grow at a natural pace. The G League provides crucial reps. His strong performances in South Bay, including a 31-point game, demonstrate capability against lower competition. The shuttle between levels allows skill building without NBA game pressure. Team dynamics will determine Bronny's ultimate success. If LeBron retires or leaves, Bronny loses his biggest defender, but also gains independence. The perception of favoritism decreases when daddy's not around. Doncic and Reaves' treatment of Bronny as a legitimate teammate matters. Their willingness to connect with him on plays and hold him accountable shows inclusion beyond surname. The organization's commitment will be tested in contract decisions. When Bronny's rookie deal expires, will the Lakers re-sign him based on merit, or will LeBron's presence still influence decisions? These questions lack current answers. Bronny's second season continues. The Lakers remain competitive despite injuries. Bronny plays his role when called upon. Bronny's handling of this pressure through his first 2 seasons shows maturity. He doesn't make excuses. He doesn't blame critics. He works and lets results speak.
What does it mean to, as a parent, to watch your son realize his dream?
It's the greatest thing in the world. Kids always have these dreams when they're super young, and as parents, you just you try to put them in a position to at one point throughout their lives that maybe that dream can become a reality if that's what they want to do.
LeBron's joy in watching Bronny pursue his dream captures the human element lost in nepotism debates. A father wants to see his son succeed. Whether that creates unfair advantages is separate from the emotion. The Lakers' experiment with the James family continues. Doncic leads the franchise. Reaves provides secondary scoring. LeBron mentors while his body allows. And Bronny develops in the margins, trying to prove he belongs. The nepotism question will follow Bronny throughout his career. Only sustained performance over years can quiet it. For now, he works toward that goal. One practice, one game, one defensive stop at a time. The narrative remains unfinished. Bronny's story is still being written. If this caught your interest, don't miss out on the related videos in the suggested cards.